Meta, my name's Dynamite Tsushikishi. I'm the world's strongest alpha VTuber. And today we're going to be playing, maybe 99 of us, we have to win in 99 turns. We're going to have 99 party members at our disposal. In this game, in the sequel of the series, we control 5 of them at a time. In the first game of the series, you actually control all 99 party members at the same time. But it's the same group of 99 characters. Since this is 80%, I have access to everybody. It's not the Nuzlocke incentive that I was running earlier today, where each character can only be used once. I can't res them, I can't heal, etc, etc. This is just 80%. We're trying to get through as quickly as we possibly can. So let us get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going to be playing as Josephine. Josephine is a party leader. That's their class. Their class is leader. So they were the ones who recruited literally everybody in the town to go fight the Dark Lord in the first place. But that was the first game. The second game, oh look at that, the Dark Lord's back. That's why we've got this funny feeling in the pit of our stomach. I set TP mode for a couple of my characters here. TP mode controls not just how many tech points you have at the start of the battle, but also how you can get more. For example, because I set Joaquin to be eager, he starts with 25,000 TP. You can see on the bottom of the screen there, which means he can use this defense debuff right out of the gate. And he gets more tech points every turn, plus he'll get even more tech points by taking or dealing damage. Josephine's an opportunist, so when she uses center stage, she gets a huge tech point boost because she gets tech points by giving buffs to characters, including herself. And since she's the party leader, her abilities center around manipulating turn order. So she just gave everybody a 40% boost to their ATB meter, so everybody gets to go a lot sooner than they would have otherwise. That's really what makes Josephine's character tech, is just manipulating who gets to go and when. She can just point at a party member and say, hey, it's your turn now, you get to go. So if you have a character who is very, very strong, like Cheaty, who's my strongest damage dealer in the party right now, but they're very, very slow, that's okay. Josephine can make up for some of that. Like, Cheaty otherwise would not really get another turn in this fight, and everybody else would just have to chip away at the boss. But I can pass the turn over to him, excuse me. It got a big chunk of damage. Like by the time Cheaty got their next turn, the boss would be at like 1% hit points. They'd just be there to overkill. But that saves me a ton of time being able to let Cheaty go again. Split. Send the boss fights against Rin. Rin is going to run up to the party and shriek at the top of their lungs and one-shot literally every party member with sonic damage, except for Josephine. Josephine does not take sonic damage because Josephine will just turn off her hearing aid so she doesn't hear the sonic damage. She's immune to it. Take center stage, and then the other 93 people who live in town realized we left on some adventure and have showed up to help us. So I'm gonna put Alan in the second spot. Eileen the Gambler, we're gonna become very, very good friends with our gambling party member here. That's her class, is Gambler. All of her abilities revolve around hedging bets, flipping coins. You can see one of them's called Power Swap, all that kind of stuff. And right now I'm gonna let her charge up to use an ability called Double Down. Double Down is going to double the karma stat of the boss. Karma is just a multiplier at the end of any damage calculation that's done. Focus. So if the boss is about to deal 100 damage and their karma starts at 100%. So if they were about to deal 100 damage, if I double down, their karma's 200, they'll deal 200 damage. But that goes both ways. They're going to deal double damage, but they'll also take double damage. So now that my party gets wiped out again, let's bring in a damage healer. Say a samurai named Sabame. We're gonna pass the turn order over to Sabame. Sabame's fantastic. Maybe the one of, if not the best auto attackers in the entire game, because he has 2 abilities to boost his attack damage just astronomically high, and neither one of them cost anything. So even though he had 0 TP, just came into the fight, he's double boosted his attack stat, and you can see he swings really hard. And the boss just berserked him, so I don't even need a menu. I just pass the turn order back over, and that's it. Remove everybody and add in only one person this time. The gunner, Asheen. I'm gonna set Asheen to be eager, so they start with some TP. And it's pistol, ammo, case of stone shoes, and scarf over the neck. Should be good to go. Oh, nope, Josephine needs some gear. Optimize, and then we're gonna give... Oh, I forgot to talk about Josephine's plot armor. Yep. So Josephine's the only person who can wear plot armor, because of course they're the leader. They're the only ones allowed to use the plot armor item. And it's just that, it's plot armor. It means even if Josephine hits 0 hit points, she does not die. She's immune to the death condition, or the KO condition entirely. Need to focus. Now I need to charge up. And Asheen's a gunner, so he has to reload first. It takes him a while to charge up, but he does have armor-piercing rounds, which ignore the defense stat. So if he can give Asheen time to set up, he will decimate a single target. You can see now we've got 3 opponents, so that strategy's not gonna work out so well for us. Let's bring in a mage like Francis to deal some AoE damage. Bottom, let's bring in Ursabet, a vampire. Oh, they are a vampire. I keep getting them mixed up with somebody else. Sulak and Eileen rejoins the party. Let's get everybody CP mode set up. Francis is eager. Sulak is also eager. Eileen is an opportunist. Eileen's gear is gonna be... You see, I've got gear sets now. That's why I'll be talking to myself quite a bit here as I menu. Each gear set, the more pieces of that set you wear, the higher certain stats go, as you might imagine. Quick moil gear lets me charge up my tech points faster. Quick is obviously just a speed boost. And we'll see some of the other stats as we go along. Right now, all of the gear sets are positive bonuses. At some point, though, I'll get even bigger bonuses, but it'll come at the cost of some pretty big penalties. And that's where you really have to start balancing the books a little bit, if you will. For early on, I'm just trying to increase speed and damage output. Sharp, quick, too sharp. Too quick. Too sharp. And a scarf. Ursabet, I don't know if Ursabet... Oh yeah, no, that's right. She needs a full set of the quick gear. 2, 3, 4, because she needs to go first. 5, 6. Francis is gonna get... Same thing Sulak got, I think. Sharp. Quick. Sharp. Oh no, linoleum gear. Linoleum gear, if you wear more linoleum gear, it's a very small bonus, but it's to every single stat. Sharp, quick, lino. Quick, sharp. 2 linoleum. Sharp. And another linoleum. And Josephine keeps the same gear. No, Josephine's not even in the party. I need to add in Ronan. I missed somebody. Hold on. Ronan should be around here. There we go. I knew something wasn't quite adding up. Alright, what gear does Ronan get? No gear, they just need TP mode eager. Okay, now let's save because they goofed something up. So, Ronan going to cast a magic defense penalty on everybody. So everybody's going to take more magic damage. Ursabet is a vampire. They're going to eat everybody in the party. Which, the real benefit there is since everybody took damage, you can see on the bottom, their TP all increased because they took damage. Which means now Selak has enough tech points to charge up and use her AoE spell, because she didn't have enough to do that at the start of the fight. It takes 28,000, you only start with 25. Same thing with Francis. Francis is going to overcast, it's going to give a huge magic attack bonus, but now, whenever he deals damage, he takes 20% of it back as overcast penalty. Boom. But he can wipe out a whole wave of bosses that way, no problem. Bit of a late split, that's okay. Alright. Same party, but we're going to move Francis to the third position. It says it's very important, it's in all caps. And I need to update gear. So that's going to swap out all of her quick gear. Her sunlight set. Glass. The glass set is a huge attack bonus, or a huge damage bonus. You can see it's for a huge hit point penalty. Hands go to glass. Back goes to sunlight. Sunlight's gonna let me charge up my tech points faster. Francis is gonna swap out quick and linoleum gear for sunlight. Glass. Sharp. Linoleum. Hands are going to glass. That's going to sunlight. That's going to... It's just going to a regular old scarf, okay. Ursabet. Or doesn't need anything. I think we're all set. And we're just gonna cast the same debuff as before. So it's gonna eat everybody, but before we do, I'm gonna use the formation menu and swap out Ronan, who's basically done, and bring Josephine back in. Because Josephine is the party leader. If she's in the party, everybody gets like a 5% bonus to all of their stats or something like that. And now I'll lead everybody. And that's because I need the extra speed you get from Josephine being in the party, but if she's out there at the start, it throws the entire turn order for the fight off, and none of my strategy works. If she's out there too soon, it just doesn't work. So we're gonna boost and use our tier 1 magic. So that's gonna clean up with a boosted tier 2 spell, I believe. Yes. This will clean up the first phase of the fight. What's important is that when the boss changes phases, it's a full reset. They get all of their health back, but also any debuffs they have get erased. So they no longer have the magic defense debuff, and they're no longer doubled down. So Eileen needs to go again and cast double down. Need to eat again? Okay. I'm gonna cast double down. Now Francis is already boosted. He's gonna use overcast. So now he's double boosted. He's probably going to die here when he casts his tier 2 spell because of the overcast penalty. Yep, boom. But he dealt 13 million points of damage, so you know, it's definitely worth it. Alright, now we got a bunch of items as well as some new gear. Josephine needs to be at the top. Ursabet for Iphigenia. Savannah's coming back into the mix. This is she. There's Marius, by the way, the plumber. You can't, his face didn't load, but he wears blue overalls over a red outfit. Definitely don't know what could have inspired that character. Set everybody's CP mode. If he needs ordinary. Oh, everybody's all set up on their TP mode. I just need to see everybody's gear. Plot. sidearm, black pearl, 5 pieces of the enigmatic set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Other black pearl set. Item. Finish the enigmatic set, and then a scarf for extra speed. Iphigenia is going to be our damage dealer, so you're probably wondering why I'm swapping out the Great Axe for a mace that deals less damage. And that's because the Great Axe is too slow. It's really important in this game to manipulate your speed stats. You don't want everybody to have the fastest speed possible. They'll have too many turns. Your turns won't come at the right time. It's not gonna work. So for quick feet and quick back, everything's gonna be a glass set item. Sabame. Glass pistol. Here's the strong item. Strong sidearm. Bulwark. All glass except for the shoes and the mantle. Sheem's gonna get what? Get the rifle back. Use attack bonus, but at a speed penalty. Any chest doesn't matter. And all glass except for heals on defeat. And a mantle on the back. That makes sense. I think we're good to go. The turn order and the timing of the turns really matters. I don't want my speed characters going as fast as possible. It's too many turns. It'll throw everything else off. I don't want my attacking characters that have the highest speed stat possible or have the highest attack stat possible if it means they don't go when I need them to go. I did not change Eileen's gear. That's why the turn order's all goofed up. Hang on. Why do I always forget Eileen's gear? Knuckles. It's so important. Otherwise the fight doesn't work. Quick. I could tell right away when Eileen didn't go twice at the start of the fight. I said, I fucked something up. Sunlight, hasty. I'll tell you what part of the problem is I was just doing the incentive, and in the incentive I mostly set up only 4 characters at a time. So in my head I count 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 characters have been set up, I'm done. 4 quick, sunlight, hasty, sunlight. Any non-speed on the face. And 2 pieces of hasty gear. See, because I could give her some speed for free, but then she's too fast evidently. That's why I took it off. There we go, now we're ready to go. Let me try it out one more time. There we go, now Eileen gets 2 turns and we can double down at the start. Now the fight makes sense. This is a 3-phase fight. Asheem is going to solo the 2nd phase of the fight. My other 2 damage dealers, Iphigenia and Sabame, it's their job to take care of the 1st and the 3rd phase. So right now we're just going to have Asheem buff up and reload their gun. I've already doubled down on this phase, so I can Union Power and auto attack with Iphigenia and Sabame. And that should clean up the first part of the fight. Eileen needs to focus here. Double off and swing. See, Onion gets to go again here and double down. Watch what happens after this. Oh, after the boss's turn. Oh, I forgot I gave her the plot armor. I thought something went wrong. I forgot she had plot armor on. We're gonna pass to Ashim. The 6-shooter. See, just after the third phase starts, Onion's already ready with another double down. We need to use our momentum ability again. Slow down, don't goof this up. Momentum, give me a little bit of extra tech points. Subsume is a grenade that almost, but not quite, kills a party member. Since it's damage output, it's extra tech points, and now I can double down again. And now my last DPS can just swing away. Swing away. There we go. Split. Oh, this fight against Ufuoma, this is the one time in this game where bosses only take specific damage types from the elements. With there being 99 characters, hold on. Agrippa, let me grab everybody first. Akakios. Then Eileen, who I should not have removed from the party. There we go. There are 99 characters, all of whom have different classes. So there's 99 different classes in the game. I better just let me finish the menu and then I can talk about what the heck I'm trying to talk about. Akakios. Must need eager. I don't know why it's not written down. Grippa must need eager. Alright, let's get everybody's gear set up. Uber needs Naughty Ring Blade. 2 pieces of charged gear near the bottom. Torture gear is also near the bottom. What are we doing? Charge set. The torture set. Torture gear, as you can see, is a huge attack bonus, but it's got a penalty to your lifesteal, which means when you deal damage, you don't suck life hit points from the enemy. You deal damage to yourself on top of dealing damage to the enemy. So you're gonna notice that all my party members are going to knock themselves out in this fight. It's quite amusing. 4 pieces of a charge set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pieces of a torturous set. A 1 and a 2. Glasses. Akakios probably doesn't need anything. Yeah, he's got enough speed. I'm missing somebody. Agrippa. Akakios. No, I think we're all set. Who needs to be in third is... I'm gonna save. I think we're all set though. But as I was trying to say, there are 99 different classes in this game. So you have to get creative with your ability and your damage types. Like, for example, this boss in the first phase only takes damage from what's called social damage, which is why I need Agrippa in the party. Agrippa's one of the few party members who can actually deal social type damage. Sacrificial Prayer is kind of like the vampire ability where I'm going to sacrifice hit points from all of my party members, but it's going to give them a huge attack bonus. It basically means I don't have to use the Union Power ability. A, because it doesn't stack, but B, because Akakios just gave everybody Union Power all on the same turn. And because he dealt damage, everybody took damage, which means they have a little bit extra tech points to work with. But buff. Doesn't need a buff, she just need to use AoE. I guess it did need the buff. Let's defibrillate. And let's stun grenade. Alright, I gotta pick this back up, hold on. Heal. I didn't think it stacked, but I guess it does. Let's focus up. I gotta get to Josephine's turn so I can make it Agrippa's turn so I can deal damage. Got the first phase of the fight. Alright. Double down. Don't need to do that again. We have enough because the turn order got all goofed up. Gotta get back to Josephine. You can pass to... Oh, no! Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Pass to Agur. And now we can, hopefully finish up this fight. Somebody somewhere done goofed up, and I'm the only one holding the controller, so it must have been me. Oh, I see what it is. Hang on, I do see what it is. Oh, I gotta back up a split and look at my notes again. I need Willard in the party. And somehow I accidentally deleted him from my notes, and that's why I missed him. I meant to add him back in earlier, and I forgot. Alright, near the bottom. Boom, boom. Where's Willard? There we go. Now I need to gear him up. I knew something wasn't right, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and now I see what it is. Bloody, torturous. 4 pieces of charged gear. Excuse me. That's why I saved time on the last split, even though it didn't go well, because I missed some menuing. So we're gonna give it back on this split. Two glasses, torturous, and naughty. So I'll just skip the split and we should be good to go. Skip split. And otherwise I wouldn't need to have menued for this fight, but I had to fix my bad menuing from the last fight. Yeah, Josephine wasn't supposed to be in the party. That's what it was. It's okay. It's just barely okay, but it's okay. Go buff tier 2. Phase change. I have to use my stun grenade here. So I can have time to double down and cast my tier 2 magic again. And once more. Double down. Sure, once. I think I've doubled down, right? Yes. We're seeing a whole lot of plan Bs here today, and I don't have a whole lot of plan Bs in the notes, so we're definitely making stuff up as we go. Throw a grenade on Josephine. That should give me enough tech points to cast my tier 2 magic, and now we should be all set. Oof. Alright, so now I need to swap this one out for Ronan again. Eileen to the top of the party list. Again, it says I don't need a menu here, and that's true. Now, that's the nice thing about fighting this strategy is that the same party works for multiple fights in a row. Somebody's something is... Oh, Willard's not set up for eager. That's what's throwing the whole strategy. That's what's throwing all my strategies off. Now we're set. I just figured out what it was. Focus. Actually buff the entire enemy party. Double down the entire enemy party. Yeah, now we're set. Now we're cooking. Yeah, I know the enemy gets a turn in this fight. That's okay. That's expected. And Eileen going down is also expected. There's just nothing I can really do about that. Nice. And a quick ring. Eileen set. That should give her a nice big speed boost. Or maybe not. Oh, and a quick weapon to finish up the set. Yeah, that's a nice big speed boost for her. Boom, boom. Stop. Distortion's okay. Union power. And AoE. Stun. Give Eileen time to double down. We're good. So if anybody would like to get their turn anytime soon, that'd be nice too. Willard. Alright. We're good. We're still okay. That's fine. Tier 2, that should take them out. Nice. Last fight. Alright, let's change it up. Let's bring Josephine in. Let's bring Ashim in. Last partner can be anybody. Alright, let's equip. Clear, clear. Blast pistol. Fortress. Quick gear. Glass. Glass quick again. Glass again. 2 pieces of sunshine gear, which I can never find because the tooltip blocks the entire bloody menu. Sunlight. Sunlight. 2 pieces of glass gear. And then a torturous ring to finish up the set. Should be a set. Oh, nope. Mode Vengeful. Now, what does Vengeful mean? That means she's going to start with 25,000 tech points and gain a huge chunk more if somebody in the party gets knocked out. So if I throw a grenade at my first party member and reduce them to 1% hit points, they're going to be really close to getting knocked out. I wonder what's going to happen when the boss gets a turn here in a second. Oh no, Dominic got knocked out. And Ashim gained a ton of tech points. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Armor-piercing round for the win. And that is the Dark Lord defeated. And that is a game completed. About a minute of free, at least a minute of free time. Lost the call back. Good grief. I got lost in the sauce in that one menu, huh? But otherwise, I'm happy with the run. I'm happy with the strategies. I just gotta remember to menu properly. I just gotta not mess up that one menu. It would have been such a clean run. That's it for me tonight. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Oya sushi nasai.